Let's take a quick look at how to use the 2D pattern tools. Currently, the toolbar is set to 3D tools. Click on the 2D window to switch to the 2D toolbar. The 2D toolbar includes 5 tools. The arrow tool is for editing patterns, the pen and rectangle tools are for creating patterns, and the needle tool is used for sewing pattern edges. Let's start with the pen tool. When you select the pen tool, you'll see 2 options, pen and add point. Choose the pen tool. In the 2D window, click, place your points, then click on the first point to complete the shape. Similarly, you can create internal shapes inside a pattern by clicking points in the same way. Unlike external patterns, internal shapes don't have to be closed. You can create an open shape by clicking the final point again without connecting it to the first point. Internal shapes are typically used to attach other elements, like pockets. When creating internal or open shapes, don't double-click the final point. Instead, click it once more to finalize the shape. Now let's try the Add Point tool. Click on a line to add a point at the desired position. You can move the point by clicking and dragging it. The Rectangle tool allows you to create a rectangle by either clicking to specify dimensions or clicking and dragging to your desired size. Holding the Shift key while dragging will create a perfect square. The Ellipse tool works the same way. Click to create an ellipse, drag to adjust its size, or hold Shift to create a perfect circle. If you create an ellipse or rectangle inside a pattern, it will automatically become an internal shape. Now let's move on to the Edit tool. This tool lets you click and drag pattern points or segments to move them. You can also delete them by selecting them and pressing the Del key. The Transform tool is used to edit the entire pattern. You can click and drag to move the pattern or use the transform handles to scale or rotate it. Let's talk about creating curves. You can create curves when drawing polygons by clicking and dragging after placing a point. To add a curve to an existing straight line, select the Edit tool, right-click on a point, and choose Connect Handles from the pop-up menu. This creates handles on both sides of the point, allowing you to adjust the curve. If you want to add a handle to only one side, use the Add Handle Backward or Add Handle Forward option to adjust the curve in a single direction. These handles move independently. To disconnect them again, click the point and select Disconnect Handles from the pop-up menu. This allows you to adjust each handle individually. If you want handles that move together, click the point and choose Connect Handles. Finally, let's look at the Sewing tool. The Sewing tool connects one edge to another in a one-to-one match. To sew, click the first edge and then the second edge to pair them. As you hover over an edge, you'll see the crosshair marker, notch, moving along. This indicates the position. For example, if you click the top edge first and then the bottom edge, the sewing line will connect accordingly. When you simulate, the first sewing pair will sew parallel, while the second will sew with one fabric flipped. To delete a sewing line, select it using the Sewing tool, then press the Del key to remove it.